Oh, what's good, man? My name is FlemLo Raps. This is gonna be a crazy, huge channel update. Now, I'm gonna try to stay, keep everything kind of reeled in, but it's gonna be a lot. This is probably gonna be a long video. I'm gonna talk in depth about every series, let you know what you can expect, where I stand with the series, how long the series is gonna be going on, how often even I'm gonna be uploading. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of jump around from just random series to series. I think we got about 7 of them going on right now. We're talking Rutgers Dynasty, Dre Moss, TD, AD, CD, how friends became rivals, and I got some new stuff too that I'm about to tell y'all about. Alright, so let's start out with the new stuff, okay? So TD2 or TDJR, not sure. Y'all let me know which name y'all like, alright? Real quick, before I go into it, I will be doing a follow-up video to this if I get a lot of questions in the comment section that I don't answer. If I answer the question in this long video, bro, if you got questions, please watch the video, because I'm most likely gonna answer it. I'm most likely gonna answer it in depth. But if it's something I truly didn't answer or truly didn't address, I'll make a follow-up video and answer that. If I did, I'm probably gonna just move on past that question and go to the next one. If I didn't answer your question, it probably means I answered it all. So TD2 or TDJR will be a new RTG. It's not about to launch just yet, but that is something that I'm gonna do. Now, if you haven't seen Dre's latest video, I either have dropped it today or maybe it's dropping later. You know what? I'm gonna try to drop that first. So it dropped earlier today. Make sure you watch that. That's where we find out TD even has a son. All right, that's gonna be a thing. He will play defense. He will play. I haven't decided like corner or safety, but it'll legitimately be a TD2, like another go at the TD saga, playing the same or similar position, but he's got a different personality than TD. He's a different guy. He's maybe a slightly different build. He's not gonna be the exact same height, size, and stuff like that. He probably will be dreaded. I don't know yet. We'll see. And he'll, instead of CD being, TD's dad, him going through that thing, it'll be TD in this spot now, and he's getting advice or talking to him. You feel me? Or maybe their relationship won't be that great. I don't know. We'll see. Andre Jr. is also a future possibility. We'll see. TD's son is a little bit older. He's a few years older than Dre. Again, see the Dre video earlier if you're not familiar with this. So I'm going to talk about AD in a second, but I want to let y'all know that that TD series is coming after or right at the end of the How Friends Become Rivals series. At the end of Film What You Mean. That series is only going to be 20 to 25 episodes. I announced that on Twitter yesterday. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do so at FlemLo Raps. But that series is going to focus almost, I don't want to say solely, because obviously there's gameplay, but the story is the most important thing. And for a story to be a good story, it needs to have an ending. You know what I'm saying? When I do a normal RTG, people never really want it to end. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of, you see the numbers like dip off over time, but when you get ready to end it, the numbers come back and they tell you not to end it. You feel me? But you're ready to move on. Thinking back, I kind of wish I'd have ended TD's series when I was going to end it the first time, but we did get some cool new developments. But going forward, I'm not going to be going 3 and 4 seasons deep. We're talking 1 season, 2 tops. Okay, now Dre, I'm only doing 1 year in the NFL unless the viewership, unless everything is as strong as it was in college, which, it's a college channel, so once you go pro, it's never that strong, which is fine with me. But like I say, like after like a year, I'll probably end it so I can focus on more college stuff. But the How Friends Became Rivals, 20 to 25 episodes. We're not going to be playing every single game. We'll be simming through some of it. We'll be playing the key games, like their first game in college, obviously when they play each other, any other big rivalry games. I mean, if they make it to a bowl game, championship game, even a game to get into a championship game. And we'll go through it in depth and look at their stats and stuff, but some of it will be simulated, some of it will be played, and the overarching story will always exist, but it will end at some point. It's not going to be everlasting like some of them. I feel like I just run them into the ground, and I do it Not because I'm so hooked, but because I have people that I know really like these series and don't want them to end. But through me doing 3 of them, and I got my 3rd guy in the league now, I feel like I've learned that it comes a time where you need to let it go and move on to the next one, and don't be scared to start from scratch. I'm not, but I just need y'all not to be. You know, trust me. Some people won't, but if the majority of y'all do, we'll be fine. Next up, AD. AD has been, you know, he's run his time basically in the league, so he's still in the Dre universe, but he's just been moved to the back. You know what I'm saying? So most of his stuff will just be simmed over there unless he has a crazy game coming up. I may play 1 or 2 games with him this season, but for the most part, he'll just exist in that same universe and be over there accumulating stats, doing his thing, being controlled by the CPU. And real quick, I don't want to take too long, but the reason behind that is just simple. I'm one guy. You know what I'm saying? If you watch TV shows, man, they got a team of writers and they have continuity issues still. Even movies have, like, major movies, like Iron Man got continuity. Like, why Tony Stark throw his heart thing in the water in an Iron Man 3, and then when Avengers start, or was that Captain America Civil War, he Iron Man again? Like, how? They didn't even explain that. So if Marvel, who's owned by Disney, can't do it, you can't expect me to be able to just do that. You feel me? So I have to end these things, man, and go to the next thing and put my focus there, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? Not everything at once. I just can't. I have limits. And I could if I was spending all of the time just writing the story, but I'm spending most of the time. I gotta play the game, then I have to edit the video in an entertaining way. That's where most of the time go. That's like 4 or 5 hours right there. Then you gotta do the story, and then I'm doing multiple every single day. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. But I'm excited for the new RTG stuff, man. I really am. Okay, we're gonna talk about Dynasty in just a second. Let me get my Madden 18 stuff out the way real quick while we're still on RTG, because they're connected. All right, the newer RTG, the TD1, that will be my first player in Madden 18. I want to start out on defense in the new game. That's kind of my thing. I'm known for playing DB, so that's really what I want to go into Madden 18 for. I'm going to time it up so he's leaving school right when it's time for Madden 18 to drop, and bam, we'll go into it. I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to be pumping these videos out, because I'm not going to get the game early from EA, but I got EA access, and I'll probably get the Gold Edition. I'll do everything I need to do as a YouTuber to get the game as early as I can. Not gonna get it as early as some of the people who like are partnering with EA. They'll probably have it before us, and be able to upload a week before. But for the rest of us, you know, I'm gonna have it as early as I can have it, just for a regular dude. I will be playing through the long shots story mode. So again, if other people got it up on their channel and you only want to watch it once, if you're really rocking with me, wait for your boy, you know what I'm saying? I will upload my walkthrough. Hopefully y'all rock with it. I'm gonna play it just cause, you know, I wanna see what it's about. So why not record it, upload it, bam, I'm gonna do that. The other thing that you might not have expected, I'm gonna be going pretty heavy on the mud squads initially. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I hope I do. I wanna like mud. Like anything in mud, I really wanna like, because I always thought it was a cool structure, a cool game mode. I just don't like the stagnant gameplay of Madden enough to justify playing. But Mud Squads, which is team play, offers something a little bit different, something more along the lines of what I like. So hopefully that'll work out. Now before we move on to the Rutgers Dynasty, let me give you the frequency of these RTGs, all right? So right now, what's currently going on is Dre just went pro. Then you got Alvin and Jerrell in college. I'm going to attempt to bring you an Alvin and Jerrell every day, because we got 20 episodes, 25 episodes, and I want to get through those, okay? And I want to get through those and get the TD joint started in time so he can make it through college. All right, so I really need y'all showing that stuff support. I'm gonna be trying to get those out every single day, at least 1 episode, sometimes 2. That's what I'm shooting. If I miss a day, don't beat me up on Twitter. I just missed a day, it'll be back the next day, but I'm gonna be trying to get every day. As far as Dre goes, honestly, this is gonna depend on reception. It always starts out great. Episode 1 will be good, I already know. But by the time we make it to episode 3, 4, it's gonna depend on how much people are watching it, how much people are commenting on it, how much people are liking it, and how much people are generally rocking with the series. If people ain't really rocking with it, like talking about, I'll end up simming some games and getting closer to the end of his season. But if people are rocking with it and it's popping like everything, and it's popping like it was in college, then we'll be getting every single game, and I'll be getting it a lot more frequently. I'd say every other day, okay? Alvin them every day until they're over. There's only 20 episodes, that 25 episodes. It's not gonna last forever. And then Dre every other day. That's about how often you can expect it. Rutgers. I want to take a moment to show mad love to all the Dynasty people. I realize that still the core of my channel is Dynasty. That's why I know I ended the UAB. But from this point on, there will always be a Dynasty. As long as y'all here rocking, there will always be Dynasty on this channel, okay? Because the Dynasty fans show love, man, everywhere. Every video, don't matter what it is. I uploaded a video yesterday called, what's my best series? Rutgers. Like, dude, I'm talking about 95% Rutgers. And there's only, a video only had at the time, like 1,500 views. And because I know that the Dynasty people are not the biggest crowd on my channel. You feel me? Because Dynasty don't get close to the most views, not even close. But the Dynasty fans are plugged in, man. And as a person who creates stuff, you always like when people actually consuming it. You feel me? And enjoying it, and not just, hey, change the helmet 100 times. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I put 4 hours into this for that. I mean, you could tell me that once, but I don't need 20 change the helmet comments. Pretty sure you saw that the last dude left that, man. You ain't gotta spam that, you feel me? So yeah, always will be Dynasty. I'm gonna try to continue to do it the way we do it majority of the time, which is give you recruiting and the game on the same day, one early, one late. That will always be my intention. Every now and then it might get thrown off, and I'm gonna try to bring Dynasty every other day. All right, so if you didn't get it, today, tomorrow you know it's coming. If you got it today, most likely it's not gonna be coming tomorrow. And a lot of people watch Dynasty on the second day when I don't upload every day. It seems like when I upload every day, people get a little overwhelmed with it, and I'll notice that the numbers go up a good bit if I skip a day. So I think I'm gonna leave it like that every other day for Dynasty. Let's do Clarence Davis real quick before I move to NBA stuff. Clarence Davis will drop maybe once or twice a week. It's a mini series. It's not meant to be a main series. It's one of those things that is there just, you know, when we want to change the pace, we want to do something a little bit different that's still kind of connected to our main stuff. That's the whole purpose of it. That's why I called it a mini series. I never treated it like it was gonna be an everyday thing. It is not, but it'll be spaced out maybe once, maybe twice a week. In general, that's how often you can expect it. NBA Live. I will continue to do NBA Live at least through the time the demo drops in August. We still don't know the date, but I know NBA Live 18 demo drops in August. So up until that point, we'll continue to do live and go through. I'm having fun playing it, and I want to continue to just get used to it, because I think I'm going to be switching to that game. It's not perfect at all. It's got a lot of issues, but so does 2K. 2K looks smoother, but so the stuff I can get away with in 2K makes it very boring for me, right? You know what I'm saying? If I can just literally cross over this dude and ISO every time, or I got to play on Hall of Fame, which is ridiculous, and then everything's stupid. It's not even basketball anymore. And I feel like NBA Live cares about their game, at least in this stage that they're in right now. And 2K, they don't. They just want to put more dances and stuff in it. I'm a grown man. I don't care about that type of stuff, man. I care about basketball. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, when 2K drops, will I buy it? Probably. And if they show me something good when the demo, well, not the demo, but when the trailer comes out, I'll be excited for it. But right now, I am excited for NBA Live, since they actually care to get my money and not just assuming they're gonna get it like 2K. Last thing, live streams, bro. I'm gonna be live streaming every Monday and Wednesday night. That's the schedule I've worked out with everything else I got going on. Trust me, if I'm giving you this schedule like this, that's the only time I can do it. Alright, so Monday, Wednesday night, that's when we'll be live streaming. We'll continue the Wyoming rebuild until we win a national championship. Alright, there it is, man. This is part 1. I came off the top of my head, so I'm sure I forgot something. So I will be reading the comments and then addressing whatever I didn't address, you know, based on that in another video, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Unless I read it and there's not very many questions that I didn't get to, then we're good to go. Other than that, man, if you watched this whole video, I definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel. And I'm going to holler at y'all next time, bro. FlemLo Raps.